Leave It to Beaver.
Premiering in 1957, Leave It to Beaver became an enduring symbol of mid-20th century American life. Centered around young Theodore Beaver Cleaver and his family in the quiet town of Mayfield, the show offered a gentle, humorous look at growing up, parenting, and everyday life. Its charm lay in its relatable stories, moral lessons, and sincere performances by a talented cast. It's been over 5 decades since the final episode aired. Some cast members stayed in the spotlight, others stepped away from it, and sadly, a few are no longer with us. In this video, we're taking a heartfelt journey through the cast then and now, sharing their real names, ages, career highlights, personal stories, and paying tribute to those who are no longer with us. So hit that like button, subscribe for more classic TV content, and don't forget to share your favorite Leave It to Beaver memories in the comments. Let's dive in. Barbara Billingsley. Barbara Billingsley, born on December 22, 1915, in Los Angeles, California, portrayed June Cleaver in Leave It to Beaver, starting in 1957, when she was 32 years old. June is the quintessential 1950s mother, kind, graceful, and always supportive of her family, particularly her 2 sons, Wally and Beaver. She is often seen wearing elegant dresses and pearls, symbolizing the idealized homemaker of the era. Her wisdom, patience, and gentle humor made her one of television's most beloved maternal figures. Barbara Billingsley passed away on October 16, 2010, at the age of 94 due to polymyalgia, a rare inflammatory disease. After Leave It to Beaver ended in 1963, she struggled to find new acting roles, having become typecast as the wholesome June Cleaver. This led to a long hiatus from acting and a period of travel. About 17 years later, she revived her career with a comedic turn in Airplane. In her later years, she also battled rheumatoid disease, which contributed to her passing. She left behind a legacy as one of television's most cherished mothers. Hugh Bowmont. Hugh Bowmont, born on February 16, 1909, in Lawrence, Kansas, portrayed Ward Cleaver in Leave It to Beaver, beginning in 1957 when he was 41 years old. Ward is the dependable and wise father of Wally and Beaver, known for his firm but fair parenting style and thoughtful life lessons. As the moral compass of the Cleaver family, he always found time to guide his sons with warmth and understanding, embodying the idealized American father of the 1950s. Hugh Bowmont passed away on May 14, 1982, at the age of 73, after suffering a heart attack while visiting his son Hunter in Germany. Outside of acting, Bowmont was a Methodist minister and held a Master of Theology degree, which deeply influenced his values and roles. However, his time on Leave It to Beaver came with personal trials. During the show's run, his wife was involved in a serious car accident, which had a lasting emotional impact on him. He also grew disillusioned with Hollywood and later transitioned to directing and writing before retiring to Oregon, where he worked in Christmas tree farming. Despite facing emotional and spiritual challenges, Hugh Bowmont is remembered for his dignified portrayal of fatherhood and the strength of his character both on and off screen. Ken Osman. Ken Osman, born on June 7, 1943 in Glendale, California, portrayed Eddie Haskell in Leave It to Beaver in 1958 when he was 14 years old. Eddie is Wally Cleaver's slick, silver-tongued best friend, famously polite to adults but mischievous and sarcastic around his peers. His exaggerated manners and double-sided personality made him one of the show's most memorable and enduring characters. Ken Osman passed away on May 18, 2020, at the age of 76. His death was attributed to complications from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and peripheral artery disease. After Leave It to Beaver, Osman struggled to escape the shadow of Eddie Haskell and found it difficult to secure acting roles. In response, he joined the Los Angeles Police Department in 1970, where he worked as a motorcycle officer. His second career came with serious risks. He was shot 3 times in the line of duty during a chase in 1980 and survived only because he was wearing a bulletproof vest. The incident left him with lasting physical and emotional effects, ultimately leading to early retirement on disability. Despite professional obstacles and personal challenges, Ken Osman is fondly remembered not only for creating one of television's most iconic side characters, but also for his resilience and dedication, both on-screen and in public service. Tony Dow, born on April 13, 1945, in Hollywood, California, played Wally Cleaver in Leave It to Beaver in 1957 at age 12. Wally is the respectful, level-headed older brother to Beaver, often acting as a voice of reason and a bridge between childhood innocence and teenage responsibility. His calm presence and maturity made him a beloved role model for young viewers. Tony Dow passed away on July 27, 2022, at the age of 77, after a battle with liver cancer. After the show ended, Dow faced challenges transitioning from child star to adult roles, leading to struggles with depression, a condition he openly discussed at a time when mental health was rarely addressed publicly. He later found fulfillment behind the camera as a director and became a respected sculptor, with work shown in galleries around the world. Through personal setbacks and health battles, Tony Dow remained admired for his honesty and creativity, leaving behind a legacy of quiet strength and grace. Richard Deacon. Richard Deacon, born on May 14, 1921, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, joined Leave It to Beaver in 1957 at age 35, playing Fred Rutherford. Fred is Ward Cleaver's self-important and often boastful co-worker, known for his pompous attitude and frequent praise of his son, Clarence "Lumpy" Rutherford. His character added a dose of workplace humor and contrast to Ward's calm demeanor. Richard Deacon passed away on August 8, 1984, at the age of 63 from a heart attack. Off-screen, Deacon led a private life and was known to struggle with the pressure of being typecast in fussy or pompous roles. He also battled obesity for much of his life and eventually became a spokesman for weight loss programs, sharing his journey publicly in hopes of helping others. Despite the challenges he faced, Deacon remained active in film, television, and theater, earning respect for his professionalism and comic timing. He is remembered as a skilled character actor whose work added depth and humor to every scene. Stanley Fafara. Stanley Fafara, born on September 20th, 1949 in San Francisco, California, portrayed Hubert Whitey Whitney on Leave It to Beaver in 1957 at just 7 years old. Whitey is one of Beaver's classmates, curious, mischievous, and often involved in the gang's schoolyard adventures. Though a supporting character, his frequent appearances made him a familiar and endearing face on the show. Stanley Fafara passed away on September 20th, 2003, his 54th birthday, due to complications from surgery following years of poor health related to drug abuse. After the show ended, Fafara struggled to adapt to life outside of Hollywood. He fell into drug addiction during his teenage years, which led to decades of hardship, including homelessness and time in prison. In his later years, he entered recovery and attempted to rebuild his life with the support of friends and family. Despite the tragic turns in his life, Stanley Fafara is remembered for his role in a beloved classic and as a cautionary figure whose story underscores the challenges many child actors face after fame fades. Bert Mustin. Bert Mustin, born on February 8, 1884, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, joined Leave It to Beaver at age 73, playing Gus the fireman. Gus is a kind, grandfatherly figure who often shares gentle advice and stories with Beaver. His character offered warmth and wisdom, representing a safe and understanding adult presence outside the Cleaver household. Bert Mustin passed away on January 28, 1977 at the age of 92, just shy of his 93rd birthday. His cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Mustin didn't begin acting professionally until his 60s, after a career in sales and civil engineering. Despite starting late, he worked steadily for over 2 decades in television and film. In his final years, he faced declining health, but continued acting well into his 80s, appearing in over 150 roles. His perseverance and positive spirit made him a beloved figure in Hollywood and a testament to late-in-life reinvention and resilience. Madge Blake. Madge Blake, born May 31, 1899, in Kinsley, Kansas, joined Leave It to Beaver in 1957 at age 59, playing Margaret Mondello, Larry's chatty and well-meaning mother. Her performance brought warmth and comic flair to the Cleaver universe. Madge Blake passed away on February 19, 1969, in Pasadena, California, from a heart attack at age 69. Blake didn't pursue acting seriously until her 50s, after studying at the Pasadena Playhouse. Overcoming late entry into the profession, she built a successful character acting career with roles in Singin' in the Rain, Batman as Aunt Harriet Cooper, The Real McCoys, and The Joey Bishop Show. Despite frequent health setbacks, her heart condition eventually limited her role on Batman. She persisted in working almost up until her death. Her perseverance and late-blooming success make her story a testament to resilience and passion at any stage of life. Jerry Mathers. Jerry Mathers, born on June 2, 1948 in Sioux City, Iowa, portrayed Theodore Beaver Cleaver in Leave It to Beaver in 1957 at just 9 years old. As the youngest member of the Cleaver family, Beaver is curious, innocent, and often caught in humorous childhood misadventures. His wide-eyed charm and honesty made him the heart of the show and a symbol of 1950s American boyhood. As of now, Jerry Mathers is 76 years old and still active in various endeavors. After the show ended in 1963, Mathers earned a philosophy degree from UC Berkeley and served in the California Air National Guard. In 1996, he faced a major life challenge when he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Told he had only 3 to 5 years to live unless he changed his habits, he lost more than 55 pounds through diet and daily exercise, walking up to 5 miles a day, and returned his A1C to a healthy level. He no longer requires medication. His health transformation also included overcoming painful neuropathy, and he now serves as a national spokesperson and lecturer on diabetes awareness, advocating for lifestyle change. Richard Carell. Richard Carell, born on May 14, 1948 in Los Angeles, California, played Richard Rickover at age 12 from 1960 to 1963 on Leave It to Beaver. Richard Rickover is one of Beaver's close friends. His character added fun and loyalty to Beaver's world during the show's later seasons. As of now, Richard Carell is 77 years old and still active in the entertainment industry, though he has transitioned from acting to directing, particularly in television. After the show, he moved behind the scenes and became a successful director, producer, and writer. He worked on popular series like Family Matters, Full House, and Hannah Montana, which he co-created. Along the way, he faced legal challenges over royalties, but continued his career with determination. He is also known for preserving silent films and collecting movie memorabilia, turning his passion into a well-known exhibit. Stephen Talbot. Stephen Talbot, born on February 28, 1949, in Los Angeles, California, played Gilbert Bates, Beaver's friend, on Leave It to Beaver at age 10 from 1959 to 1963. Gilbert always gets Beaver into trouble with his mischief and tall tales, but over time became one of his most trusted companions. As of now, Stephen Talbot is 76 years old and no longer acts, having shifted his path toward journalism and documentary filmmaking. After the show, he struggled to break away from his child actor identity and faced challenges during the Vietnam War era, becoming active in student protests and speaking out against the war. He has built a respected career producing hard-hitting documentaries for PBS on politics and social justice. Talbot is currently working on a new documentary, The Movement and the Madman, which premiered in 2023. While the shift from acting wasn't easy, he chose a quieter, more impactful path and has become known for his thoughtful work behind the camera. Jerry Weil. Jerry Weil, born on May 15, 1948, in Los Angeles, California, portrayed Judy Hensler on Leave It to Beaver at age 9 from 1957 to 1960. Judy Hensel is a sharp-tongued classmate of Beaver Cleaver. Her role as a tattletale and foil to Beaver made her one of the show's most memorable characters. As of now, Jerry Weil is 77 years old and retired from acting. After leaving the show in 1960, she pursued a career in real estate, following in her mother's footsteps. She later became a writer and enjoys gardening and spending time with friends. Will has been candid about her decision to leave acting, citing negative experiences during her time on the show, including discomfort with how producers handled her developing body. Buddy Joe Hooker. Buddy Joe Hooker, born on May 30, 1942, in Vallejo, California, stepped into the role of Chester on Leave It to Beaver from 1957 to 1960 at age 15. Chester is a friend of Wally Cleaver, and he appeared in several episodes as Wally's fun-loving companion, adding a touch of teenage mischief to the Cleaver household. As of now, Buddy Joe Hooker is 83 years old and remains deeply active in entertainment, though no longer acting full-time. After the show, he built a legendary career as a stuntman, stunt coordinator, and second-unit director. He pioneered daring vehicle and motorcycle stunts in major films like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, The Godfather Part 3, and Death Proof, and worked well into his 80s, contributing to recent works like Megalopolis. Despite the brutal physical demands of stunt work, high falls, crashes, burns, he persevered and earned lifetime achievement honors from the industry. Buddy Joe remains a pioneering force behind the scenes, respected for his resilience and passion in a dangerously demanding profession. Robert Rusty Stevens. Robert Rusty Stevens, born on November the 25th, 1948, in Boston, Massachusetts, played Larry Mondello at age 7. Larry Mondello is Beaver's pudgy, mischievous friend, chubby, mischievous, and not very bright classmate of Beaver Cleaver, known for his apple-eating, candy bar munching habits and his tendency to lead Beaver into trouble. As of now, Rusty Stevens is 76 years old and lives a peaceful life in a small township on the East Coast with his wife. He is not currently acting and works as a car insurance salesman. After leaving the show in 1960, he reportedly, due to conflicts involving his mother, he stepped away from acting by his early teens. He later served in the U.S. Army in West Germany before settling into a private life. Though he briefly returned for Still the Beaver in a few episodes of the new Leave It to Beaver in the 1980s, Stevens chose to stay out of the public eye. Adjusting to life after child stardom came with challenges, but he ultimately found stability outside of Hollywood. Cindy Carroll as Alma Hansen. Cindy Carroll, born October 11, 1944, in Los Angeles, California, portrayed Alma Hansen on Leave It to Beaver from 1957 to 1960 at age 13, adding youthful energy and charm during her guest appearances in the Cleaver family's world. As of now, Cindy Carroll is 80 years old and no longer acts, having left the spotlight by the mid-1960s. After her television and film roles, including Cape Fear and Gidget Goes to Rome, she retired following her marriage to Dr. Kent Coombs in 1964. She later had 2 children and shifted her focus to family life. Though she stepped away from Hollywood early, Cindy faced the challenge of transitioning from an actress in her teens to building a private life out of the public eye. Her story highlights the experience of many young performers who choose a quieter path once early fame ends. Thank you for watching and taking this walk down memory lane with us. Leave It to Beaver gave us timeless lessons, unforgettable characters, and a wholesome charm that still resonates today. Let us know in the comments, what do you remember most about Leave It to Beaver? We'd love to hear your favorite episodes or moments from the show. If you enjoyed this tribute, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more nostalgic looks back at the shows and stars we all grew up with.